Scorpio, welcome to your reading for the week of February 22nd. This week, you start off with the Lover's card, which is a great card for love, of course. Love coming in. Definitely a potential, I would say, for a lot of you, actually, for love this week to meet somebody who would be perfect for you. You have the Six of Hearts coming up here towards the end, which is a very good love card as well. But really, for me, the Lover's card is about making choices, having a choice to make, needing to choose between two things. And your last card is the Two of Spades, which is needing to choose between two things. So a lot of you could have a choice to make this week, and a lot of you could even be presented with a moral choice as well, like a job choice where one job pays more, another job that you could potentially get pays less, but maybe that first choice that pays more really has you having to do some things that you don't want to do. So it could be like this, like really needing to make a choice here, and really needing to pick what's right for you. That's what this card's all about. And it's not necessarily just work that this type of thing could come up in. It could be relationships. It could be almost anything, needing to make these kind of harder decisions. But that's what this card's all about. Next, you have the Nine of Diamonds. And Nine of Diamonds is a great card of success, moving, possibly even moving for work, traveling for business, more business coming in. Really good card for all of those things. It is incomplete, though. You know, it's an odd numbered card, and I always say these odd numbered cards, they're not like finished yet. So these things, you could just be hearing about one of those things this week. You could be hearing about a move, you could be hearing about a job opportunity, or needing to travel for work, or just needing to travel for fun even. And you could be planning a lot of that out this week with this card. Next, you have the Queen of Clubs. Queen of Clubs is all about planning things out. Again, kind of like I said about that Knight of Diamonds, all about planning things for the future, planning things that you're going to be doing. She's probably the best card for planning, I'd have to say. And it's also a card of being consistent, I'm hearing, is the message I'm getting off of it. So you might have to be consistent this week. I don't know really what that means, actually. They might be referring to work, needing to be consistent in work and things. She's also a very consistent communicator, very good at communication. So her communications are always very clear and direct. And, what I'm getting now is that this could tie into that lovers type situation where you might have to be making some choices. And this card wants you to be very clear and very direct on what you want. And even with people, don't try to weave some story to make people feel good or anything like that. Just tell the truth this week with this card. I think that's really important. Very strong message coming from there about this consistency thing. So, and I think what's being referred to there is honesty and just being very straightforward with people. Next, you have the Six of Hearts. Very good card, very successful card. Six of Hearts represents putting energy into things, getting it back. This has been coming up for a lot of water signs for like a while now, is that you can finally put energy into things and expect a return on that energy. For a long time, I think water signs have been putting energy into things and getting nothing back. But I think now with this card, it's like you can finally put energy into things, anything that you're trying to start. A relationship, business, hobby, doesn't matter. Like I said, the word hobbies pops up for Scorpio all the time. It's pretty crazy. Like I said, I don't know if Scorpios are the only ones with hobbies, but it's only you. So, a lot of those things with this card. Really good card. And finally, you have this Two of Spades. Again, all about creating this balance, all about having a choice as well, needing to pick between two things and needing to create balance between those choices. Sometimes, just this can be you even trying to balance like two relationships. So maybe some of you out there are having like to pick between two people, trying to balance that whole thing. But I think honesty is your key there. And for the rest of you, this could be like picking a job and trying to pick between two things. Or maybe you're at a job right now and you want to leave because there's something better, but maybe you still feel an attachment to the job that you have. So it's like, really trying to make a decision here. And I think the good news is that this is a spades card, so it does represent completion. And, I think you'll make those decisions this week. So looks like an interesting week. Definitely be very straightforward in your communications, and it should be a great week. So thank you for watching.